Hey, what's up guys, welcome back. In this video, we'll create our first script in Unity and I'll explain you the basic code which is written inside this script. Scripts are programming files inside which we write game development, programs and codes. Now, before creating a script, I'll first create a new folder inside the assets folder. So I'll select the folder option. I'll give this folder a name of scripts. I'll open the scripts folder and inside the script folder, I'll create my script. So I'll right click inside the scripts folder. After this, I'll go and create. And as you can see, we now have this option of /script. Now, the reason why I'm choosing this /script is because /# is an industry standard language for game development. /# is also called as C#. So I'll select the /# or the C# script option. I'll give the script a name of rotate sphere. Now guys, while naming your scripts, there are two things that you should take into consideration. The first alphabet of your script should always be capital and you should not put a space between the script name. That is, the name of your script should be a single word. Okay, so after naming the script, I'll press enter. And as you can see, I have selected the rotate script and inside the inspector panel, you can see the default code which is written inside this rotate script. Now, we cannot edit this code from inside the inspector panel. So to edit this script, I'll double click on it and I'll open it. And this rotate sphere script will basically open inside a new software called the MonoDevelop. So you do not need to install MonoDevelop software separately. MonoDevelop software basically gets installed when you install the Unity software. And now let me explain you this basic code which is written inside a rotate sphere script. Now, if you look on line number 1, 2 and 3 using system collection, using system collection.generic and using Unity engine is written. So these three lines of code are basically like header files. We also refer them as namespaces. If you look at line number 5, then on line number 5, we have this class called as rotate sphere. Okay. And if you look very carefully, the name of the class and the name of a C# script is the same. That is rotate sphere. So guys, whenever you create a new C# script, the script name and the class name will always be same. After the rotate sphere class, we have this colon over here, and after the colon, we have monoBehavior written over here. So monoBehavior is a predefined class in Unity and it contains some important function. Now, if you look at line number 8 and line number 13, then on line number 8, we have this void start function and on line number 13, we have this void update function. Both these functions are basically inside the monoBehavior class and we are inheriting them inside the rotate sphere class. So I'll basically open a browser and inside the search field I'll type functions inside monoBehavior class. And as you can see, the second link which I've got is basically the scripting documentation of the monoBehavior class. So I'll right click on this and I'll open it. I'll provide this link in the resource section, so you can refer this link from the resource section. So I'll click on the scripting documentation of the monoBehavior class, and as you can see, this is the monoBehavior class, and if I scroll down, then you can see over here that these are all the functions which are declared inside the monoBehavior class. And as I mentioned few minutes back, the start and the update function are a part of the monoBehavior class. So with the monoBehavior class documentation opened, I'll click on Ctrl F and in the search field I'll type start. Okay, so for the start we have 6 results over here, and if I go down, then as you can see we have this start function which is inside our monoBehavior class, and exactly below the start function we have this update function over here. Okay. So guys, as I mentioned few minutes back, the start and the update function are inside the monoBehavior class and we are inheriting them inside the rotate sphere class by using a technique called as inheritance. Now, if you're not familiar to inheritance, then let me explain inheritance with a very simple example. Now, just assume that there are two classes called class A and class B. Class A is empty, but class B contains two functions, void start and void update. Next, if you want class A to access the start and the update function which are present inside class B, then you can simply put class B inside class A. Now, since class B is inside class A will also have access to the start and the update function. If we compare this sample code with our actual code, then class A is like the rotate sphere class, which is basically empty, and class B is like the monobehavior class, which contains these two functions. So guys, after explaining you inheritance, let me explain you what these two functions stand for. The start function is an important function, and this function executes at the start of the program. That is, it executes at the first frame of the program. The update function basically executes at every frame of the game. So guys, after creating a rotate sphere script and after explaining you this basic code, I'll end this video over here, and in